Moving up for trial number 2, Hush Your Majesty 1, Rainbow in Paradise 2, Jamira Jane 3, Jaska 4. They come up and away. Hush Your Majesty was turning sideways as the starter let him go. A little bit slow to begin, but beginning quite nicely was Rainbow in Paradise, and also showing good speed from the tape was Jamira Jane, and Jamira Jane works to the lead from Rainbow in Paradise. In third spot, Jaska, and fourth was Hush Your Majesty. They go out at a straight, and Jamira Jane out in the lead. From in second placing was Rainbow in Paradise, and third was Jaska, and fourth is Hush Your Majesty. Heading down the back, and Jamira Jane for Alex Ashwood, the leader. In second spot, Rainbow in Paradise for John Justice, and third Jaska for John Caldo, and fourth was Hush Your Majesty for Kate Gath. Field of 4 for trial number 2, total of 10 trials here today. The barbecue's happening downstairs, and DVDs are available from the race day office. Anyone wishing to purchase the DVDs from today as they go past the 1600. 55.3 was the lead time, and the leader, doing it quite comfortably, was Jamira Jane. In second spot, Rainbow in Paradise, and third Jaska, and Hush Your Majesty at the tail of the field. 55.3 was the lead time, slightly slower than the first trial where they went 54.9 lead time, so the trotters not that much slower than the pacers really from the first trial as they work into the straight. 55.3 lead time as they come up to the 1200 metre mark, and the first quarter in 33.1. So again, a leisurely speed set out in front by Jamira Jane. In second spot, Rainbow in Paradise, and third Jaska, and Hush Your Majesty at the tail. Past the winning post, they've got about 1,000 metres to travel, and Jamira Jane in front from Rainbow in Paradise, Jaska, Hush Your Majesty who's last and about 20 metres off the leader. They swing out of the straight with just over 800 metres to travel. Travelling along sweetly out in the lead is Jamira Jane. Past the 800 in 31.6 a second quarter, so 64.7.5. And Jamira Jane leading Rainbow in Paradise. Third, Jaska. Hush Your Majesty just having trouble keeping up there. It's lost about 15 or 20 metres off that leading trio, but it is a 2-year-old taking on the TMOs, or T1 and T3 trotters, so it can be excused. As they go down the back with just over 400 metres to travel, and Jamira Jane going along nicely past the 400. Third quarter comes up in 30.3, so the tempo has stepped up. Jamira Jane, Rainbow in Paradise on its back, Jaska third, and about 50 metres away to little Hush Your Majesty, just having trouble keeping up with these older horses. In the straight, front runner is still Jamira Jane. Rainbow in Paradise to the outside, Jaska up the sprint lane. It's Rainbow in Paradise in front. Jaska's coming fast and late, but Rainbow in Paradise has got a leading margin, and Rainbow in Paradise scores by 2 metres to Jaska second. Third was Jamira Jane, and fourth was Hush Your Majesty, the last quarter in 30.1, and a mile rate of 29.7 mile rate on trial number 2. Stand by for the numbers on the second trial of the day. The mile rate was 2.97. The last mile was in 2.52 the last mile. Last half in 60.4 last half. Last mile 2.52, mile rate 2.97. Quarters are 33.1, 31.6, 30.3 and 30.1. Lead time 55.3 for a mile rate of 2.97. And the gross time for those people that are interested is 3 minutes 0.5. 3 minutes 0.5 the gross time. 2.5 metres. 2.5 metres by 1.5 the margins. 2.5 by 1.5 on trial number 2.